Hey guys, it's Markeisha, and I'm here to do the video blog for the week for One Loud Soul. Man, last night's game was crazy. And so that's what we're going to talk about today and what we think is going to happen in Game 7. I cannot remember in recent memory a better game than that in the NBA Finals. Granted, if I thought about it and went through some years and remembered some matchups, I probably could find one. But that game was crazy. Tim Duncan started out dominating the game, not even missing a shot and being Timmy, being old school Timmy. And what's crazy is before the game started, Magic Johnson and the crew had a conversation about him not having a statement game and whether it was going to happen if they were going to double him. And Magic Johnson kept saying that they had been fronting him all NBA Finals and that they had to figure out how to get the ball over the top of his head, and he had to have the vision to catch and finish. And so that was crazy. But LeBron, he wasn't having an awful game, but he wasn't having a LeBron James light game and a game that you expected him to have in such a crucial game. But in the fourth quarter, he figured out. He went into attack mode. We've all been waiting to see him go into attack mode and not second guess the things that he's doing. And finally, he did that. And then it got to the moment where Eric Spoelstra made the decision to bring back in Dwayne Wade and take out Mike Miller, which we can all go back and forth on that and on whether or not he should do it. But when you think about it, you know it's going to happen because it was Dwayne Wade, and even though he's been injured, and I think you thought about it after that, and you're like, really? Because LeBron lost his attack mode, he went back to what he was playing like, and had a few crucial turnovers at that point. From that point on, I mean, and then when you thought the game was over, and you were just not the Celtics, woo woo woo, when the Spurs we're up 5, you're thinking this game is over. LeBron had lost the ball out of bounds, crucial turnovers. Then Mr. Horrible three-pointer got another and knocked it down 2. And you still thought the game was over because they didn't have timeouts. And I was just saying over and over again, it's a possession game. Like, Miami was going to get the last shot because the 37 seconds. I'm like, all they got to do is score quickly, get the ball, or San Antonio can get the ball back, and they were going to get the last shot. So in my mind, I was already thinking, what was about to happen. And then when he missed the three-pointer, or when he missed the three, Chris Bosh gets the rebound. Out of all people, Chris Bosh gets the rebound. We all talk about how he doesn't rebound enough and how he doesn't do things in the paint, but out of all people, he gets that board. Kicks it out to the greatest three-point shooter in the league. Or maybe ever in the league. I mean, he does hold the record. And so once that ball left his hand, I knew that was money. That's not who you wanted to get the ball at the 3-point line. That's not. Out of all people on the court, you would have guarded anybody else and left them open, but not Ray Allen. And so then when the referees went to look at the monitor to see if he was behind the line and it was a 3-pointer and they were actually going in, or that San Antonio was about to get that ball back with that 4 or 5 seconds, I'm already thinking Tony Parker is one of the quickest dudes in the league. 5 seconds is a long time. So they're at the monitor. I'm like, I already know that's a 3-pointer. Out of all people, Ray Allen knows where the 3-point line is. Like, he didn't even have to look down. The feel of the court, he knows where that line is. Okay, so like I said, I was already having the thought process. Then, great defense by LeBron, forcing him, not giving him the lane down the middle of the court and kind of forcing him on the sideline. And so then we go into overtime, and everybody's heart like, man, already. Great overtime. I think Chris Bosh made crucial plays, and he backed up what he said earlier in the day about Danny Green wasn't going to be open. And I think Chris Bosh may have been the MVP of that game. People aren't even talking about him, and he did everything crucial that they need done. Chris Bosh did it. Him and Ray Allen stepped up to the table. And LeBron is going to get, most of the attention, and we all know that because he's LeBron James. So I'm looking forward to Game 7. I didn't even want that game to end, so if they could play tonight like old school back-to-back, that would have been fantastic for us. But I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I'm not sure how effective Dwayne Wade is going to be and how that's going to affect LeBron because it seems to be affecting him so much, and I'm not sure why. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to see who, out of all the people or out of all the players, has an outstanding game. It's going to be someone that you least expect. I mean, because think back, even last year's playoffs when the Thunder and the Heat were playing, Mike Miller stepped on the court, killed them from the 3-point line. So who that is not a big name is going to have a big game. Danny Green, he's already done all that I would think he's probably going to do. So we look forward to that. But so just look out for just some unknown player just having a huge effect on the game. I don't even care if it's defensively or rebounding. Some way he's going to make a big play and affect the turnout of the game. I hope that Game 7 is as good as Game 6. And so while we'll get back to you guys after Game 7, we'll talk about it, share our excitement. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them. I'll also leave our email address for you guys that are still wanting to donate or volunteer here in Oklahoma. But rest up for tonight. Rest up tonight, and get ready for Game 7 tomorrow. Talk to you guys soon.